We have hardware. We can get our underwear. Welcome, just came up with that. Hello you guys and welcome back to the channel. My name is Courtney and we have been making over my primary bedroom. If you are new here, this is the master bedroom. We have a 120-year-old home and this room has been long neglected because I've been busy making over every other space. If you want to check those out, you can search my channel. I've got so many videos for you guys to enjoy, but now it's my turn. More recently, we took out the closet, added this new IKEA unit that I custom trimmed out and made it look custom. I left you last week with installing the hardware. I put in one piece and then we did end up, obviously you just saw, we added the rest of it and it makes this unit feel so much more real. Oh my gosh, yes, I can open my drawers without bruising my thumbs. It's wonderful. And then we also had a bed. So let me show you guys, let's take you on a little journey. I found a bed on Facebook Marketplace, if you saw that on my reels, and we're gonna turn it and make it look a little bit more me. So let's do that now. Okay, you guys, this is the bed that I found. It's not 1000% what I want, but it's about maybe 65, 70%. And it has that rounded softness I was telling you about in last week's video, how I wanted to add some curves to the room because there's a lot of rectangles going on. I have plans to make this a little bit more ornate. They're cutting trees outside and my boys are playing, so it's very loud. We're gonna keep this short. But essentially I want to add some more carving to it, and then, not myself, you'll see. And then I want to stain it darker. So we're gonna go ahead and take this outside. I'm gonna do a light sanding. I said that with the fireplace and it didn't happen. We're gonna try to do a light sanding. I'm gonna do a gel stain, and so I could just do it over top, but I like to get the protective coating layer at least off. I find that it sticks a bit better that way. So it's 75 degrees outside, very warm, perfect time. I guess I don't need to crouch. Perfect time for this one. Whatever. We're gonna go sand this. Okay. Morning guys, happy Monday. The sun is literally like a spotlight on me right now. This could be the worst footage ever. I'm so sorry. I think you guys can see the shadow of my camera, but I am just going to be getting some stuff done right now. So we are going to sand. My camera just ran out of memory space and it doesn't make a noise when it does that, so I don't quite know where we were, but oh, never mind. Anyways, I'm going in with some plastic wood to fix a little bit of damage we have here at the top of the mantle, just to make it smooth so we don't get any splinters or have anything get caught on it like garland. So I'm gonna go ahead and rude. I'm gonna go ahead and do that now, and then we're gonna do something on the bed, and I'll show you that once I'm not blinded. Should do this on the porch. It's a little bit drier than it's supposed to be because I've already used it. So before I stain this, this is a little 90s to me, 90s grandma, and I wanted to make it 1900s grandma. So I'm going to fill in this little carved detail here, and I bought an applique to put on top. It might be frustrating given the fact that Brad and I like to read every night and we lie our pillows against it, so we'll see, but it's not coming till tomorrow. So I'm gonna go ahead and fill this in, and we're gonna stain it all, and then I'll stain that piece separate and put it, and then we can decide if we wanna put it on or not. Maybe I'll put it on the end of the bed, but I just wanted to get rid of this because I feel like it's dating it in the wrong way. And then we'll put our gel stain on, and I'll show you the color that I chose. I need to film this for Instagram too. Okay, seriously. sneaking suspicion this is not going to work. And it's all my fault. But it's my fault for using product that's half dry. Okay, this is the Minwax Gel Stain in Walnut. So I usually use dark walnut or Kona for the house because the house had really dark stain before, and that's like a shade lighter than even what the original was. But I don't want to go so dark. So we're going dark because I like dark, but we're gonna go just a little bit darker. And I typically use Varathane. I shouldn't do this on here, but I typically use Varathane, but we're gonna do the Minwax today. And we'll see how that goes. A little chunky. No, it's not what I want it to look like. It's very thin. No. 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 Okay. Not loving it. A little better. It looks orange. It's totally fine. Totally fine. It's fine. Everything is fine. We are so fine. This bed looks like it's from the 90s now instead of the 80s. So fine. Oh my gosh, this is probably the worst we've ever done. Alright, I'm gonna be real with you guys because we're always real with each other, and I've held it together this whole project. I've actually had very little hiccups. There's just been a lot going on, and I've been very thankful. Neighbors want getting mine. Anyways, there has been very little that's made me like upset and I've been very thankful for that. That bed makes me want to throw it in the trash and cry. So the product, even when I put it on, you guys saw that I was like, oh, this is thinner than the Varathane one that I typically use, and so it was kind of going on like a real stain, which was confusing me. And then it's my fault, but I was gonna stain it over here, but I was like, just in case, because I forgot I had this piece of wood. I thought I just had cloth, and I was like, it's gonna go through the cloth. I'm gonna ruin my porch. Let's be smart about this, and I'll stain it over there. And the sun is directly over there right now, but I thought, oh, because it's cool, it should be fine. But I'm putting it on, and it's drying way too fast that it's leaving all those streak marks. And then I made it worse by just putting a thicker layer on top, thinking like, oh, I'll do it super thick and then wipe it off, but then it was half dry, so if I try to take it off, it is actually not coming off, and then I got the cloth residue on it. So I'm really bummed right now, and I think the only thing I can do is sand it and stain it. I am not gonna cry. That literally saying it makes me want to cry because I have such a tight schedule right now. You guys know this. And I actually was hoping to get the bed done today so that way tomorrow I have to film a video to give to a brand by Wednesday. And I really just wanted the whole overall theme to be the fact that I like refinished this bed and then promoted their bedding. So I'm really upset because it's not like I can just be like, okay, pick up the bootstraps and sand it, because now it's like gummy, because gel stain has that like sticky texture for a really long time. It takes a long time to dry. The only thing I can think is that I have to strip it, which is also an issue because you have to like strip it and then clean it, and that makes the wood wet, and then you typically have to wait for it to dry before you can sand it. So I want to scream and shout and let it all out. So we're going to come over here, and we are going to use the Folk Art Home Decor Antique Wax, and I'm praying to God that it looks good, because if it doesn't, I really don't know what I'm going to do. I don't know. I've used this on a bunch of furniture before. It turns out really beautiful. I was going to use them on the beds, but I tried like a sample, and it was just kind of going on top. It wasn't like soaking into the wood, and I've only ever used it on furniture that I fully stripped. So Anyways, you can get this at Hobby Lobby, or I'll link it down below, but Hobby Lobby, it's only $1.79. I think on Amazon it's like $2.30 or something. Still super cheap. But it's really beautiful. I'm so bummed because I was so happy to like think that I was like getting it done. Such a bummer. It also stinks because to sand that bed fully would not have been insane, and I should have just done that, and I should have not. The biggest problem is that I did it in the sun, because had I just done that first layer not in the sun, I could have been like, okay, that's not the best, but I could have put a second coat on easily if I let it dry. But the problem is that it takes 8 to 10 hours to dry. We're fine. You guys know, we keep it real over here. This is real right now. And it sucks. But onwards and upwards, right? Should probably just eat a snack first. Oh shoot. I didn't know there was that much in the bottle. Oh gosh, we're fine. We are so fine, it's not even funny how fine we are. The good news is I like the color. Alright, I was just gonna do a sample patch. Guess we're going all the way.
Pin it down. This guy, I'm not gonna worse. This is not worse than it. Can we do this bottom? This bottom what I'm doing?
Yep.
Can we do this bottom what I'm doing?
Mm-hmm.
Can we get these sides?
Yep.
Can we get these sides?
Get it all.
Or we can get all this?
Yep. Thanks for your help.
I was gonna tell you that. And you want to come? I got some, Mom. You can go take your break.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Alright, change of plans. We are sanding it all the way down. Starting with the footboard, and then we're going to go in with the stain that I'm using on the mantle and start from scratch.
No, pie chip.
Alright, let's try this again, shall we? I don't know if I like it on this bed. I don't know if I like it on this bed. In my head, in this bed, in the head. I don't know if I like it on this bed. Is this bed just want to be raw? Nothing else, and doesn't like what I'm doing. What's going on?
Wow, this is like golden.
Yeah, right? Golden. I don't want golden. I just got rid of golden.
It looks like golden.
Don't say that.
It looks like golden.
Don't say that.
Please help me. Can I do it maybe?
I know. Nobody wants to clean it.
Ah!
Such a
Daddy's home, Daddy's home, Mommy's home, Rosie's home, and it's home to do the home dance. Home dance.
You bastard.
It was her exact car, and it was.
Did she see? So the bed is, for the most part, done. I have one piece that I want to ask you guys once we get it in place to see if we want to make it a little bit more ornate or not. Loving the color. You know, it's a little bit of a doozy having to sand and restain, but I'm really happy with where we landed. I also did the same color on the mantle, and I love it because the wood's different, so it's just a bit darker on the mantle without being so dark. Some of you might say the contrast is big, and I honestly love that. I love it. So really happy with it. Everything has been sealed and ready to go. I think the mantle just needs one more coat, but right now, you guys, we're gonna do the bed. And I was about to do my hair, so I could be like, hey guys, like, look, I'm a real person. But I'm gonna do the bed. And so I was like, why would I move this 6,000 pound mattress with my hair done? Because that would just be not smart. So I'm going to take apart This mattress is so heavy, you guys. It's made out, I think I've said it before, it's made of like organic latex or something, and I have to film this with the sunshine for a brand for Instagram, the bedding. I'll show you guys that. And so yeah, I've got to do this by myself. I also don't think I have wood for the bed, unfortunately, so I probably have to go to Lowe's, and that's really gonna mess with my day. It's totally fine, we're gonna figure it out, but let's watch me struggle. Okay. Start with that was gonna be. The ones that come out.
I got a piece of food. Whoa. Is this like a slide?
Backwards. Oh, wait, it wasn't. Okay, you guys, let's see her in all her glory. She's purty. She's purty. She's really, really purty. Oh, the rails are under the bed. The rails are under the bed. No. No. Seriously, Courtney. Oh, sugar snaps. Just drop the bed on my foot. Oochie mamas. Oochie mamas. Oochie goochie. Oochie goochie mamas. Oochie gotcha. Oh, gotcha mama.
You shouldn't be on that side.
What?
Of that thing. You should be on this side.
I should. Incredible God news. I had extra plywood from doing my doors. I was just like, what am I ever gonna do with this? But I don't want to throw it out because it was expensive. And I get to sit here on the bed. I don't know where to put this, obviously. I'm afraid of that. Look. This. Oh yeah, baby. Sweet. Cut a couple more, but that's awesome. Thank you, Jesus. Miracles do happen, guys. Miracles. Oh, that's too good. Kidding. What's the weight of this thing? So glad I didn't do my hair. Just an inch, please. Finish line. Good thing it's comfortable. Which way do you go? Okay. I will say I'm not 100% sure how I feel about the side tables because I really love the color of this wood, and that's more cherry, like just a slight red tone. I don't know, because I don't want it to just be like white walls and all of the furniture is wood. But I don't know if I want to paint it. I don't know. We'll play with that for a minute. Guys, these sheets actually feel like butter. These are organic cotton sheets from Sunday Citizen. I'm working with them on Instagram. I'll link them down below, but ooh, ooh, I'm gonna feel like a queen tonight. Maybe I need a nap to test them out. This is so cozy. It's thick, it's double-sided. This is gonna be so perfect when it gets really cold in January, February here. And by really cold, I mean like it's not freezing like Canada or Alaska or Antarctica, but our home, you know, the heat, all that stuff. But this is double-sided. So one side's a muslin and one side is like chirpy-y, pretty. So I gotta decide which way, what texture I want. It's so pretty. The bed is made. It is so cozy. You guys, Sunday Citizen is a bit more of a pricey brand, but I will say when I was first said yes to working with them, I was a little bit hesitant because you guys know I like to give you affordable, especially DIY and thrifted and all of those beautiful things. I think thrifting is the best thing ever. However, I had a throw from them before from a different collab I did with them, and it's really high quality. So I said, you know what? Let's go ahead and do this because Mama needs new sheets. And they're organic. So I said yes, and yes, they're a bit pricier, but I just want to say they are such good quality, like butter, like beautiful, really good quality. Even the blanket is like, it's solid, like it's not solid, but fluffy, heavy, good, love it. Okay, now, you didn't see this, but really quickly, I was going over with my mom, I was just saying how when I was eating lunch for 3 seconds, I said, I can't find an armchair. I really want to have an armchair by the mirror, maybe a little table moment, but everything is $1,700. Who's buying these chairs? And I'm looking for like a tufted with a little bit of a skirt. What? And even still, like the cheaper ones are $400-500. I didn't know chairs were that expensive because I thrifted them all. So my mom was like, well, let's play around for 2 minutes. So she came up here, I was telling her my ideas, and then she had some suggestions, and I loved all of them. So that just happened. We placed them and we took them out to make it seem like it was fresh. But I just want to let you know, this all happened organically, but it's not about to happen organically. But her first idea was, because I said I want an armchair here, Harvey's playing cards, sorry, was want to use the one from the dining room, because especially right now we have an extra one because the Christmas tree is where one of the chairs go. You'll see that in the next Christmas video. Look how good this looks. Am I in my home or am I at the Biltmore? You guys, I can't believe this is my room. The bed makes it so much more real. It's crazy. We're getting so close. So close. But look, I need to find, oh, there it is. But look, I need to find a cute little pillow for it. But is that not the cutest? If I can find a diamond in the rough and like a tiny little table, I think that would be so sweet and so cute. But I love this. It did make me decide though, and especially because the bed is so pretty, I don't want to do the bench at the end. So my mom even said, you could put it back there, but I need to get some fabric. It might not happen in this lifetime. Okay, love that. Now come over to the desk. So then I was walking through with my mom the desk and how we had the issue I told you guys last week. These are very similar, putting two large pictures, way too similar, and that just feels weird and wrong and nobody should do that. So I told her, oh, I'll probably do a little gallery wall here, but this desk has a mirror, and she said, well, let's see the mirror because this is where you would do your makeup and stuff, so let's see it. Look at this. It's actually so cute. So cute. It makes the room feel more feminine. It has that curved edges that we were looking for. Love. And she even said, you can go ahead and put like a cute little tiny gallery moment over here. I'm so happy with it. So I do have to refinish the top, and I had to do that anyways. However, when I was using it at the work table, Harvey took a screw to it and was scratching it a little bit. So there's some rough edges I need to get to, and then obviously I need to get it actually on there, but love the way that looks. And then look at this. Okay, so you guys know I was looking for chairs. Thousands of dollars, all of my kidneys, not worth it. So my mom has had this chair forever, and it sits in her bedroom. I don't know if I included it in the bedroom makeover when I did her space. It needs a clean, but look at this. And it rolls rounded, softness, cuteness, right? So cute, and that's actually old. It's actually vintage. Are we getting excited? Do we see it all coming together? You do. Okay, before anything bad happens, I am going to just secure it to the back. It just has spots for 2 screws, and then there's actually this like little lever thing that goes down as well. So we're gonna do that and then get it into place, and I'll refinish it one day. It's almost Christmas, you guys, and so this might be a next year project. Try not to look out there because it's a mess. Anything that was in here is out there. But I feel like I should be done for the day. It was such a weight on my shoulders because whenever I have like a brand deal, I want to get it done. But anyways, okay, we got to keep moving. There's still things to do in this room. So we have to do this mantle. So I'm going to install it. Ah! Ah! I do unfortunately have to make a mess, so I have to change my sweater. But I left the baseboard on just because at the time I wasn't sure when I put the wall up if we were going to find a mantle, and we did. So cool. But I just need to cut the front piece off because it's sticking out too far. But I need to figure out where this is going first before I do that. So basically I just need to get it centered. And I think I just like screw it in the wall. Like how else would you attach a mantle, you know? Nails, nails. Where were my studs again? Probably should have left that unmarked, no? But okay, let's get to work.
What are you doing?
You gotta put the mantle in. Sorry, my camera card got full. I had to change it. Okay, so this is secured to the wall. And now I just need to fill in this spot right here. The reason why I didn't do it before the mantle was on, because I need this to be flush with the wall. Whereas like down here is where I'm gonna put this slab of drywall. So if I put the drywall on, this would have stuck out and it wouldn't have been level with the wall up here. Okay, we're not going to show you the patch job I did down there because it wasn't the best. I also gave away my drywall mud thinking I was done with it, so I had to use spackle. It's fine. Anyways, it's going to be covered with tile and everything anyway, so it's good. Also, I think the floor is slightly unlevel and this mantle might be slightly unlevel, but we're going to ignore it. Okay, so this wall. I didn't do the trim on it because I wanted to get the mantle on first to see. So now we need to add chair rail here, and then the box that I want to do. I had thought about possibly doing like 1, 2, 3. I'll insert an image here so you guys can see. It actually looks really pretty. However, I think I might just do 1 now. Let's put the picture up and see, because I want the picture up here. And I feel like maybe the boxes would be too busy if I had 3. The mantle's literally like probably 1/8 of an inch on level, and it's driving me a little crazy. Yeah, it's less than 1/8 of an inch. I can just see that much. I swear it's a special talent I have where I can tell if something's just slightly unlevel. Okay. I don't know if I have enough trim either to do this, but I have like 40 minutes before I need to leave. And so I want to get the trim up and the room clean so when Brad comes home he can say, "Oh my gosh, I love you." If I wanted to, I could totally lean this like that, but I don't. I'm gonna lift it up just so you can see this piece of trim. And you always want your pictures to be pretty much at eye level. So I'm just gonna go slightly above in order to get the look. I think the biggest mistake, I've talked about this before, but the biggest mistake people make is thinking their pictures need to be like center on the wall. I know my walls are taller than most, but no. Please bring your pictures down, comfortable eye level. It'll change the game, you guys, I promise. That is gorgeous. All right, you guys, this is where we are going to end the video for today. I know I told you that I was gonna get this room done. We are really, really close. We have the ceiling left. Little details, artwork on the walls. You guys, we're so close, but it feels like a room now. Brad and I took a step back this week and just, whoa, we've come so far from the beginning. I'm not gonna show an overall view of the room because you guys have obviously seen it in parts, but I really just want the finale to have that, and I feel like if I do it now, it's almost finished. And so you guys, like I said, you've seen it throughout the whole video, obviously, but just want to wait for the final scan when we do the before and after next week at 2 p.m. The ceiling, but oh my gosh, hardware, mirror, chair, bed. Bed's so comfortable. And this, I love this moment right here. I'm so glad I went with the mantle. I ordered the tile this morning. That was part of the other issue, I think, is why I didn't push this so hard, is because I probably could do the ceiling today, tomorrow, and get this to you guys Sunday, but the tile is supposed to come today, and I just feel like those are 2 big projects. 2 projects I can do, but just bigger, and I don't want to rush it. I feel like it'd just be better if I can have next week to put the cherry on the top, and I don't really know what's gonna happen with the fireplace. You know, I don't know what I'm gonna run into, so it's pretty straightforward, but you never know, you guys, you never know. So dear Jesus, please let it go well. But anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Lots of things this week, like lots of decor came in, and it just feels so good. It's coming together exactly how I imagined it would, and even more so because this mirror is wild. But anyways, you guys, thank you so much for watching this video. Make sure to give it a thumbs up if you liked it. Subscribe if you haven't already, because we're not quite done, you guys. We're not quite done. It's gonna be good. I ordered 2 colors for the fireplace, and they're very different, so I need your help picking. Other thing, really quick, I did buy this for the bed to make it more ornate. I was gonna put it on the top of the bed where I kind of covered up where that little stencil was, not stencil, the carving was initially, to make it more grand and kind of fit in more with the mirror. Or I could do it at the bottom of the bed. Sorry, I have my snack. I could do it here. And I would do it the same color as the stain. So it would just be a really beautiful ornate detail. Just trying to bring it a little bit more in line with the character of the home. So let me know in the comments down below. I kind of have to do it because my mom threw out the packaging and it wasn't cheap. So yeah, I think it'll be really pretty. But I also just do like the look of like the cleanliness. But the room is also so simple in the sense that it's simple, but like beautiful. So do we need a little bit more detail? Scratch the bed, we might be doing it. Anyways, so let me know about that. And then also I will be having an additional video coming out, I believe, this week coming up. And it is a little bit different. It's kind of like a bonus and I'm working with a brand. So if you would be so kind as to watch that video and comment, I would really, really, really appreciate it, you guys. All of this stuff that I've been doing recently is just really helping our family right now. And I'm very, very grateful because none of this would be possible. The brands I get to work with, and that's also why this room isn't done this week, is because I worked with a lot of brands this week that I wasn't expecting in the best way. And I cannot wait to share with you guys. Dreams coming true kind of stuff. And so yeah, it's wild and it's only possible because you guys like and comment and subscribe and are just the absolute best. My husband even said to my mom, he's like, you need to go read the comments on Courtney's YouTube because it's amazing the things these women are saying to and about her. So it means the world to me. You guys know I've said it before where I felt like when I first started my channel years ago, I did makeup, I hid my personality. And I've just kind of come back and said, this is me. And that's obviously part of growing up and just not caring as much. I still care a little bit about what people think. And you guys have been loving me and it just means the world to me. So I really, really appreciate it. So yeah, if you can just keep an eye out for that video, it's going to be short and sweet, but I tried to make it as fun as possible and it's a really cool product. So keep an eye out for that. But in the meantime, you guys have a great week. Have a blessed Sunday. You guys are the best and I'll see you next Sunday. God bless you. Bye guys. But like, we should probably look at the ceiling tile. Let's just take a peek, shall we? If you guys want to wait till next week, you probably don't want to see. You don't want to see. You don't want to see it yet. Just kidding. Can't wait to get rid of that beadboard. I love beadboard, but it just looks a little too rustic. So anyways, come back next week to see me install that.